I had already spent a few days in the Taurus mountains. Unfortunately, not so much photography was happening because of the frequent rains, so I was mostly doing a lot of time lapses of threatening cloud formations passing by. I had hoped to capture some lightning strikes, but no luck so far, even though there was quite a lot of thunder many times. When the opportunities arose, I went out to explore and to see what interesting photo locations I could find in this area. I had already found some nice spots, but I was curious about what more I could find higher up in the mountains. On this road I had already found one good location, which is a view from where you get the nice layering of the different mountains. But from here the road continues even further high up in the mountains, so I was interested in seeing what more could be found in that direction. After taking a few wrong turns, or actually when searching photography locations there are no wrong turns, because quite often you find interesting stuff when you take wrong turns or just unexpected things even. When we finally reached the end, or almost the end, it started raining, of course, and for a moment we had to take cover under a rock, but fortunately the rain wasn't such a big deal and it soon stopped. Soon afterwards the fog started rolling in and the atmosphere changed completely. Suddenly we found ourselves inside a cloud. One of the things I love about mountains is that clouds can suddenly cover everything in a thick fog. I usually see photographers complaining about this, which is understandable if you have come to a location to photograph a certain mountain formation and it's not even visible. But I think I like the opportunities this mysterious atmosphere brings more than the usual grand landscapes. I've encountered the same weather conditions out at sea in the archipelago in Finland, and I have to say I really enjoy the mysterious atmosphere, and the combination of mountains and fog makes it really special or unusual for me. Especially since I live in a more or less flat area. And also, even if you don't like the weather conditions, it is really about making the most out of the situation, and unless you live in the mountains you don't get to see these conditions very often anyway. One thing that caught my attention was this peculiar rock formation that was standing out from the rest of the landscape. I already saw this rock formation when we arrived, but it didn't look as interesting from below. The shape comes forward best from the sides, I think, and of course the fog makes it stand out even more. I do wonder how common these rock formations are in this area, and how many more like this there are, or even more impressive that can be found here. After a while, the clouds cleared up a little bit and I noticed this rock formation lines up with the earlier mountain layer composition I had made. But I have no idea if it will actually work together in a composition though. I only got a brief glimpse of the light and it wasn't ideal anyway at this time. At least not for taking that kind of photo. Maybe I'll come back later and try if that works, but who knows, maybe I'll find even more interesting things. Because now when I'm looking at the videos, I see a lot more possible compositions I wasn't aware of or noticing while I was there. So I definitely have a lot more to work with just at this location. But anyway, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!